Hello everybody, how are you? I have literally just left off from where I left you in the first part of our configuring and installing Infistar's Antihack. The only thing I've done so far right now is I left you from before and restarted my server. So nothing has changed. I'm restarting it right now to see if Infistar works. See if we did a good job for the most part. A lot of times whenever you're messing with the server, things like that, you'll actually pop from that screen into that little brown screen you just saw right there. Don't know why. It just seems on Bel Air, whenever you mess with any kind of server settings, it tends to do that. But I don't know. It's their thing, I guess. And depending on what we've done here, usually whenever you're first starting and it's first configuring, it takes, maybe a little bit longer for everything to load up. Okay, so we're still waiting for the server for authentication because we literally just started the server again. So, it kind of reminds me whenever you get kicked out of a game, or, you go to the absolute end. You don't log out before that 2-minute warning, or before or the server just kicks you out because you don't bother to log, and it just restarts and kicks you. Most people try to log right back in, which you should not do. I always give it a little time before, because everybody else is trying to do it. I always give it a little time before I get back in. So usually the reload time on this is quite a bit faster. Okay, so it's not going to run into the 25. You could see in the lower right, the 25 to 30 second area. It doesn't quite go that much. So, and as you see, we are spawning in nighttime. So what we're going to do, since for the most part, I'm just going to show you some of the features that we have here, with the Infistar. One of the features is we don't want to see dark if you want to see how Infistar works. So we're going to go F2 first, and you can see everything popped up fine, and looks good. Okay, as long as it pops up, we're doing all right. As long as we don't get a kick from battle, we're doing good. First thing I like to do is always hit God mode first. Okay, you're gonna have zombies running around, this, that, and the other. And then I usually hit a zombie shield, and maybe a zombie aggro, so they don't even know you're around. Now the zombie shield, what that does is, I think it's from a 50-meter or 25-meter radius. As soon as the zombies come close to you, they just go away. They just disappear. And then the no Z aggro to begin with, this one here, that just means they don't pay you any attention whatsoever. So, second thing we're going to do, because it's nighttime, is we're going to go to the Time Lord menu, and we're going to pick about 1 o'clock. Let's pick some daylight. We want to see some stuff. Okay, good deal. Alright, so now we're in daytime, and we're looking good. So let's go into third person mode, and we're going to spawn a couple of things and have a little bit of fun here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the view spawn menu. Alright, the view spawn menu is where all the magic happens, to be honest with you, completely. Let's just try from the first and try to work our way down from here. Let's do the view main menu. This is a hacker log. Any kind of suspicious activity here, of course we don't have anybody on, any kind of suspicious activity will be logged here. Somebody teleports or does something, or all of a sudden they're doing something with the spawning something, it's going to be in the hacker log. And then that'll also give you their GUID and IP information and things like that. Surveillance log. This is for people you've just taken a look at for the most part. Don't know why they have it there. Player log, obviously, it's me, Snowcat. It'll tell you exactly how many people are on, this, that, and the other. Tempt banned, if you have temporarily banned somebody, that'll show up there. And I'll show you the option for that. Admin log, as you can see, we've been in. Weatherlord menu. will adjust your view distance from 20,000 all the way up to 1 meter. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to be at 1, but you know, whatever. And so it'll give you quite a bit of a range. Overcast, this is the weather stuff. Clear, you know, partly cloudy, rainy, stormy, heavy rain, whatever. You can adjust that as well. Okay, and then Time Lord, which we were just at, will set your server at whatever specific time that you want it. So we're at 11 a.m., I think, or 13 p.m., which is 1 o'clock. So it's nice, bright, looks like around noontime. So then we're going to go into our spawn menu, and we're going to spawn a vehicle. And let's see, we'll spawn something interesting. You know, let's spawn a, I don't know, spawn the Avenger there. It's pretty nice. Whatever the hell it does, I've never messed with it. But anyway, these are fully drivable, fully customizable, or not customizable, fully drivable. You can do whatever you want to do in them. If you fire them to gunner seat, it might actually give us a kick. So it's probably not one we should be using. We'll try that at the end to see if I was right. Alright, anyway, you could spawn whatever you want to spawn. Now, if you're in the spawn vehicle menu, that means these vehicles after restart more than likely are going to disappear. They are not a permanent vehicle. However, if you spawn vehicles here with the vehicle hive, as soon as you spawn one, it's going to also give you a key and write it to the database, so it's going to be a permanent vehicle. Spawn buildings. Spawn buildings, it is such a diverse list of anything in here that you want to spawn. You know, I just, I don't know, land, fire burning, I don't even know what that is. I don't think it did anything. Did it? I don't know. I have no clue. But anyway, I'm sure it did something somewhere. So, let's see. Spawn menu, buildings. You know, for the most part, you could spawn these in. They're going to disappear after restart too, but I'm going to show you a way that you could spawn them in without having to go to the database or having to go to the editor and keep them there. You know, that they'll be written to the database and be there permanently. Just trying to find something that's so big. Land transport, kiosk, alright, whatever. So, and literally it'll spawn these buildings as well, this big building behind us, so, you know. We're just going to pick this. Now on restart again, this will disappear. And the way that you keep it permanently is you hit, well, as soon as it registers, you hit insert right there. And as you can see on the left hand side, you can save it or exit. Now if you save it, that means it's permanently written to the database. After restart, it will still be here. So, you know, that's kind of nice. If you're not too familiar with the editor or don't like it or whatever, at least there's quite a few things you could spawn and kind of customize your server. Let's see. We're going to hit the teleport, where we can teleport wherever we want. And so what that's going to do is if you hit M, you know, for your map and scroll wherever you want, we are in, I believe, yeah, we're in Starry right now. Let's jump on over to Trader City Bash. Hold Alt, click the left mouse button. And what that's going to do is spawn you here, or teleport you here. I'm in windowed mode right now, so everything is coming up a little slow. As you can see, some of the characters haven't come in yet. I had it in window mode rather than the other way for demonstration purposes for something else. So I normally don't keep it in window mode. It just seems to be laggy for some reason. And, you know, as you can see, the traders and things still work. And the only reason I'm bringing up the traders is because in some of the things like Blood Bag, things like that, it will cancel the traders out. They just won't even give you an option. But we're not going to install that kind of stuff. So we're going to install some pretty basic stuff, and I'll try to get into some pretty advanced things too. If we go to F2 again, you could toggle directional keypad. You could disable announcements. Those annoying little announcements that come over the bottom that says, hey, you have lost your CD key, be wary, don't hang around YouTube, blah, 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 blah. You can disable all that stuff. Mac player markers, I'll give that a quick click, and then you go to M. And as you can see, that's our player marker. We're right there. Okay, and as I run, I'm just stepping to the side. You can see it kind of follows. So then we have, sorry, map player vehicles. Any vehicle, or map vehicles marker, any vehicle that's on here, it will spawn it for you. I'll give you an example. Let's get out of player markers. Map vehicle markers, and I go to M, kind of bash out a little bit. As you can see, the server is gradually spawning all of the vehicles. Okay, and I have it set pretty high. I think I have it set to 300 vehicles, which probably not going to keep it that high. But our other server is a NAF server, which means we have twice the amount of space, so I think there's 500 vehicles on that one. But yeah, you can see every vehicle, you know. And then if you want to, you can, you know, there's an SUV green sitting out here. I can press Alt and the left mouse button to see, there's your green SUV. And if I'm not in windowed mode and running fraps, this is a lot faster. Don't know why it's quite so slow, but fraps tends to drain you a little bit. So there you go. There's your SUV. The next thing I want to show you is corpse markers. Of course, we don't have anybody that died, but anybody that died, you can click on this, and I'll show you where their corpse is on the map. You'll see a different colored thing. Wreck markers, if you have any wrecks. I don't know if it'll show it right now since we don't have anything on there. Nah, didn't show anything. So we don't have any players. We haven't accumulated wrecks yet. So tent markers, we don't have any tents, but it'll mark out every tent everywhere. Vaults, every vault. Map plot pole markers. Now I found this to be interesting. We don't have any plot poles out right now, but it'll show you all the plot poles on that map. So once you click this, if you just go to map, of course we don't have any, but it'll show you every plot pole. So that's really nice. The next thing is map icons. Now this sort of displays, you know, it'll show you here option on F5, blue unlockable vehicles, red lockable vehicles. You just push M on that, and there you are. There's every vehicle that's unlockable, and of course this one up here at Starry, that's lockable. So there you go. I'll show you all those. ESP icons, that's kind of the same as same thing as player markers. It'll show you where the players are and where they're going and what they're doing, how far they are away from you. ESP for free roam cam, I haven't really messed with that at all. Vehicle boost is kind of nice. You can hit that for vehicle boost and hop in. I don't know if this thing's drivable, but hop in. Yeah, we are drivable. Okay. Oh no, if we don't wreck it. Knock something over. Okay. If you push shift, it starts to go really fast. We got so much lag right now because of and again, it's never this laggy, but perhaps it's kind of holding me down, I think. But if you hold shift as you're driving, I mean, you'll go 200 miles an hour. I mean, you will really, but it's, like I said, it is really laggy. So there you go. Yeah, you'll end up going pretty fast. And it doesn't matter if you're aircraft or what you are. Now, car god, that means the car that you're in will suffer no damage whatsoever. This is kind of nice. Infinite ammo and no recoil right here. Means you could just shoot and shoot and shoot and psh, you'll never use ammo. Fast fire is boom, 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 no matter what kind of gun you have. Lower terrain, get rid of the grass, things like that. Maybe help you see a little better. Some people like it. Of course, God. And then no overburdened, which means you will not have any weight. You know, if you're building things for users or things like that, or you're holding a lot of weight, it won't affect you at all. One-step snap building. You know, I have this on the other server, and I don't recall it ever working. So, again, I'm out if that even works or not. Wardrobe, again, I don't know what that does. I have no idea. Does it bring up anything? Does it do anything? I'm sure you can find it somewhere. I don't know. Stealth, of course, puts you in stealth mode, makes you disappear. Sneak around, spy on people, I guess. Now, this is the one thing that I do like, and I'm going to go into this a little bit in depth, is the admin debug monitor. If you're, messing around with missions, static AI, if you're using Wicked AI or DZ AI, even if you're spawning buildings or wanting to know the location that the computer is, or this program is saying is the location. I do a lot of stuff on our other server, or my sister does, on our other server with AI, and we want to place AI in certain places, groups of AI in certain places, and rather than going going right here and saying, okay, I want to place an AI here, and then having to go into the database and find out where you are, and then go ahead and put in the database there, to tell where the AI is supposed to be. And if anybody knows what I'm talking about, that's exactly it. There's no way to find your position unless you stop somewhere and go to the database and, get your position, put your UID and get your position in. Well, on this, with this debug monitor, you can. If you can look in the lower, or not the lower right, if you see the debug monitor and look at the very bottom, that's your position. So if you want to place AI, if I want to place an AI, by this tree or whatever, facing this direction, waiting for somebody, then whenever I'm putting the AI coordinates in, I just put that bottom number in. And it's easy, simple. And, of course, a lot of us do, if you have a server, you have AI missions, you have things like that. And that number down there, that position number, not the GPS number, is a valuable thing to have. Saves a lot of time. I love that feature of this. Other than that, admin light menu, don't really need to worry about that. Death board, what the death board is anybody that has died, you can click on it and they'll tell you, yeah, this person died by this person. Remove plot poles is nice because sometimes even as an admin, they'll be buried in safes. We don't want to get rid of the safe for whatever reason because players have their stuff in it, but they can't get a hold of their plot pole. They want to move it. They want to do something. You just click this and it removes all plot poles in a 30-meter radius. This is something I found really interesting. Remove nets. I can't tell you as an admin, when somebody says I've placed a net the wrong way, I can't remove them. Even as an admin, I can't remove them without going into a database. But with this feature right here, you just stand next to it, double click it, and removes the net. That is so nice. I don't know why anybody would do the forced self-disconnect, but whatever. This, of course, the unfriendly or the targeted friendly, you highlight over here whoever you want to, let's say, heal. Click that and it heals them. You have to highlight them though. Repair their vehicle. If they're in the vehicle and you hit that, hit the person. Hit repair vehicle, repair their vehicle. Give target 2,500 humanity. Give target minus 2,500 humanity. Self-explanatory, I think. You can click anybody on here. Whatever player you have on here, give them ammo. Give them ammo if you want. You could join their vehicle if you want. Move target in my vehicle. That means you could be somewhere driving along and pick somebody up basically, and they're going to be in your vehicle with you. And you could throw them out of your vehicle. It's kind of nice. The targeted evil is self-explanatory. Knockout, kick, slap them, burn them, do whatever. It's fun sometimes. Temp ban is nice. You can click temp ban, and what'll happen is it'll ask you how long do you want to ban them for. A few days, whatever, 1 day. You could do it that way. And then, of course, you can lift the ban. This is a permanent ban. Just click on them, boom, they'll never be on your server again. The loadouts, loadouts here was an interesting change that I think they made. I can dump my loadout right now. That means it gets rid of everything on me. But let's say that I want let's say that I want a Wapua loadout. Okay, it's going to give me, because I had nothing. This is what it gives me. It gives me this, it gives me the Wapua, plenty of magazines, fills me up through here. 2 axes, which I don't need, but you get the idea. So it's a really nice loadout too. So whatever you want to do with that. That's pretty much it. I mean, the loadouts is a really nice touch. The menu layout, that's just for sizing, whatever you wanted to look at. Fixed server FPS is kind of nice. It'll get rid of all the junk on your server, this, that, and the other. Mass message, if you just want to click on this and say, you know, hello, I'm testing. As soon as you hit it, it'll get that message right in the middle. Okay, everybody will see it. So it's kind of nice, kind of a nice option. And other than that, delete boxes if you've left boxes hanging around somewhere or forgotten to. You can click that, it'll get rid of all the boxes on the server. And then of course this part, which I like, is the open and lock doors, close and lock doors, show lock code. You know, you stand in front of something and or a safe, hit I, and it's going to show you what the safe combination is. Generate key, cursor target. If for some reason somebody loses their keys, you can go up to their car, hit you, and it'll issue you another key. You can give it to them. Insert was how I inserted that building. It'll insert the vehicle or the database in the Hive, or all the vehicle or the building of the database. Base destruction menu is something awesome too. It'll allow you to destroy everything within a dome, you know, that you create. And then other than that, you know, I think the rest of you should, or whoever's watching this, should enjoy it, go have fun. I like to go sometimes and bring a friend before I finish a server. Or whatever. I like to bring a friend in, and man, we'll spawn some tanks, we'll do all that kind of stuff, air battles, all that kind of shit. So it's kind of fun. It's good for events and things like that too. But that's it. That's all. That's it. I mean, I could have went into some detail, but you guys need to figure the rest of it out on your own. Go have fun with it. I've taught you how to get to this position, so as you can see, Infistar was a success being installed. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section. And thank you. And please give us a like. And we're going to make a ton more of these videos. And I really hope you enjoyed it. So remember, see us at zombiegirlgaming.com. And have a nice day. And thanks for joining us.